for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. This is our Team Deathmatch Run and Gun video series, and this is Estate. Currently, my Run and Gun class setup is the MP5K with silencer, the 1887's Akimbo, Claymores, Stun Grenades, Marathon Pro, Lightweight Pro, Ninja Pro, and Final Stand, but who cares, I don't ever set it. My Killstreaks setup for this one is the Care Package, Predator Missile, and Harrier Strike. I don't typically use Chopper Gunner or the AC-130 or anything that has to be controlled by me because I want to stay on the move, particularly when I'm in the mood to run and gun. Alright, I'm going to be the first one to admit it. The other team are really a collection of noobs, so it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel at this point here. So let's try and focus on what I always do regardless as to the skill level of the enemy players. Oh, there's my first kill. Fail. Anyway, I normally would do this, and you see I return right back to it. I know that the other guy was killed because I saw the assist, death assist or whatever, kill assist pop up. So I know it's safe to run there again, and the other guy was still there. I placed that Claymore on that one side because as I'm going down this side, I don't want anyone surprising me coming up from behind. Now here's another little SMG fail. So I pull out the old overpowered 1887s and destroy them. Now I know, and you notice I'm taking on the perimeter there. What I'm doing here, a lot of times in this map, particularly Estate, is they try and control that house. And in doing so, if my team has control, and a high probability that the enemy players are spawning back here. So I take the absolute outer perimeter, I take the route that goes around the most, because only one or two players, most of the players try and engage it head on. That means only a couple of people will be strategic and come around the back way this way where there's less players. And in doing so, it allows me a better chance to take them off, pick them off, because they're only going to be one or two, whereas the other place I may encounter four coming at me. Although with these particular players, perhaps I shouldn't have been so worried and I could have been killing a lot more. Anyway, so you notice I got a care package. I go away, I put it here because again, most of the people are attacking head on. You can see where the enemy is by watching your map, and I'm like, alright, this is the safest spot. Maybe someone's got cold-blooded, but I'm not really worried about one or two stragglers. And in this case here, care package, sometimes you can get amazing things. So only at 4 kills, I'm getting a 7 kill streak, like a 7 kill streak award. So that's the nice thing about a care package, although sometimes you get totally ripped off with a resupply, counter UAV or UAV. I mean, I could care less about UAV for the most part. I don't really particularly watch it. When I run and gun, you notice I'm not taking too much care in hiding when I launch it, because I don't have really time to do that. I launch it, I keep moving. As soon as I got that Predator, I was already in prone, so you know what, why not just launch it right there? Just keep it going. Now these guys, I do not know what they were doing. Maybe they were keeping warm. It's a bit chilly out, you know, so war does get a little taxing on you. Anyway, after those, I killed the Snuggle Bunnies there. I stay moving in the back here. Again, this is likely where they're going to spawn. If you look at the map, that's why I move away from the map. It's almost like you're sort of trying to engage in spawn killing. You look where your teammates are and go to the opposite end of the map, because when they die, they usually spawn in safe areas. And so enemy players may be scattered throughout, sort of taking that forward position, but looking forward, because that's where all the line of fire is. That's where the front lines are. So they're primarily concerned with keeping their rifles and their sights uphill. So when you circle around the back, which is what I'm doing here, you catch them off guard, and it's a lot easier to get kills that way. I always, when I'm running and gunning, even actually when I'm playing sort of a tactical approach, a camp and move strategy, I still try and position myself sort of behind. I don't know what that guy's doing. Seriously. He obviously was scared because there's some crazed maniac with Akimbo 1887s going around blasting everybody's heads off. And it's a little bit fun. I know a lot of people, I get comments, so, you know, hey, oh, look at the Summit Thief. Hey, you know, you should stagger your shots, makes it easier. If I do that, I might as well put on the, what is that, the shotgun, the M10A18 or something, or whatever it is. Because if I'm just going to take single shots, there's no point in using akimbo. Akimbo's point is that when you fire both shots at the same time, it makes that shot incredibly powerful. So instead of like being incredibly accurate with its short range, when you fire simultaneously, you are almost guaranteed to drop them. That's why I fire. I know a lot of people are like, oh, stagger your shot, you can get this guy and that guy. If there's more than one person, sure, stagger your shot. You know, sort of do it the rootin' tootin' Western style and fire one then the other, one then the other. But for the most part, if you're going to use akimbo, the point is to drop your enemy without hesitation, without risking him surviving or whatever the case may be. So that is why I fire both. I do, as you could see, sometimes fire, you know, stagger them left, right, left, right, left, right. But you sort of waste the ability of the akimbo by not firing both at the same time. Again, I like to stay in the back. I'm staying back here. It's almost like cherry picking, you know. Granted, these guys aren't the greatest because they would know that there's some evil force lurking about back there. What's funny here is I think this is the second enemy care package that I've stolen, and it really sucks to have your care package stolen, especially when it's something useful, Harrier, Precision Airstrike, Predator, whatever the case may be. If it's anything other than like resupply or anything, you should be kicking yourself in the ass, because that is a big loss. And whoever the hell threw the care package right in front of the enemy zones, this is why it's bad. See, I mean, I come back here. There's really sort of two areas. They can come from the back here, and I'm sort of constantly scanning, listening for that chopper. Once it comes in, then I want to position myself closer back there. But the problem is that I was away from my teammates, so there could be enemy players sweeping through here, like that guy. Obviously, he saw it stop. He saw the package land briefly, so he was coming after it. And he knew that someone was back there, which was me. So you want to make sure it's clear. Wherever you're placing it, just don't stand and wait for the chopper and look around like a dolt. Oh, I epic fail on this one. Ready? Woo! Yeah, let's hit the blow up the door frame. Not very smart. I was trying to aim it inside the door to get that guy, but nonetheless, doesn't really matter. Because these guys are not too good. You know what? I was thinking if I put a tactical nuke on and I did my nuke approach, which is, you know, Harrier, chopper gunner, and then nuke, I might have been able to pull this off, because I only died twice in this. 46 kills, 2 deaths. It was it was Noob Fest 2009, before the new year. So you know, it feels good. I don't care if it's noobs or not. It's a hell of a lot of fun running around just annihilating people. You know, noobs, they're going to get frustrated, but damn, it's good for your kill-death ratio, isn't it? So, again, you know, I don't like hanging around the house too much. I don't like being in the house, number one, especially when you're running and gunning. I mean, you notice in my tactical approach, I camp a lot more. But run and gunning, that's the whole point. You want to slaughter them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For more strategies and tactics on Modern Warfare 2, visit NextGenTactics.com.